Hey everybody, it's me, Parthenon Barker, and I'm here to talk to you today about something a little bit serious. This is not the serious thing. I finished season 1 of Twin Peaks, fantastic show, and I wanted to segue into my main topic a little bit with why this show is so great. This show, created by David Lynch and Mark Frost. If you're not familiar with it, Twin Peaks. It stars Kyle MacLachlan. I can't really come up with any of the other actors' names. They're not very big actors that I know of, at least. You know, it was the 90s. I wasn't alive for most of it. And I don't know. I don't really know a lot about its production. Its the details of it, the behind the scenes. But I do know that it was a fantastic show that is very much a cult classic type deal. Very particular audience, I will say. And just, it's such a great show. And the reason why is because, you know, it does have a great plot, and it has a great advancement of plot, and it has a great setting and acting, and just all these things come together to make it so good. However, the biggest thing that really puts it like above a lot of other shows is the fact that these characters in a not real life situation, they're real people. This fictional scenario has extremely realistic scenarios and people, and that's so interesting, and it's so rarely seen. You know, a lot of characters will do things for the sake of the plot, and you can really tell because they don't really have a set personality. It can change as the writers need it to, you know. But with Twin Peaks is very, very solid. Like, the characters definitely have their ways set in stone, and they don't change. Even when certain things happen, these people still remain constant, I'll say. And even more so, they're so human. Like, they make mistakes, and they jump to conclusions, and they have desires, and they have lust and anger and all that good stuff that really makes people human. And that, seeing the humanity in people, is really what I'm trying to talk about right now. Because a lot of people get mad, like very, very mad at other people for doing something, probably like a friend, I don't know, screwing you over in some way that is not very nice, or yelling at, oh hey, my mom called me, or something like, I don't know, something quote unquote unforgivable, or mildly upsetting. Seeing the humanity in someone is really key to both empathizing with them and helping them deal with the issues that lie behind these actions that they're taking. Like, for example, my father and I are very, very similar people. Not so much in views of the world and things like that. Not so much in perception, but action and what's behind the actions that we take. We both have ADHD. We're both very impulsive. We both crack jokes a lot, even in kind of daunting situations and serious situations. We still crack jokes. We rarely can just sit still, both physically and conversationally. It's very hard for us to be on one track, I'll say. So we switch around a lot. And that in a 58-year-old man is very difficult to deal with when he talks about very random things that I don't know about, and when he makes comments about things and I ask him and he kind of doesn't take it seriously, and when he genuinely pokes fun at me, it's hard for me to deal with it because it's so constant. but I understand why he's doing it, so that helps alleviate some of the frustration. And I see this best put to use in driving, because personally I have a lot of anger issues that I have at times manifested physically, not on anyone, but things themselves. I've broken them, stuff like that, all that good stuff. Yeah, and so driving, it's not gonna be good for me to kind of bottle all that up. So and just generally dealing with road rage. Imagining, say someone cuts you off, and you're like, "What the fuck is this? Why are you cutting me off, asshole?" Maybe they're having some trouble. I don't know. Maybe they just learned a family member's in the hospital, and they're going to see them. I don't know. Maybe their kids in trouble. Maybe their parents are in trouble. Whatever. Maybe someone they know is just not having the best time, and they're trying to get to them. That can really calm you down. At least it does for me. To just imagine that person, they're doing that because they need to be somewhere. Even if they're not in a hurry, even if they are just being an asshole, you're not angry, they don't care. Very helpful. And of course, in life itself, understanding people's emotions and understanding the causes of those emotions and the causes of their reactions to various situations is very helpful in both helping them and helping yourself. And I think a lot of people forget that. I see that a lot. Just people get angry at others for the most trivial things and don't really consider how the person that did the thing is feeling. A very, very self-centered perception of a situation. And so, I don't know. I just wanted to talk about that. This was some Parthenon Barker revelations, I suppose. And if this was boring as shit, I'm sorry. And if this was interesting, thank you. I don't know. I just wanted to talk about that, and I didn't want to fucking be talking to myself or tell someone they didn't care. So this way, maybe some of you will actually enjoy what I'm saying, and maybe you didn't. And I'm gonna go now. Goodbye.